Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my jelly beans. I pray that you are all in the best health, Iman. Basically, today's video is going to be a get to know me tag. I've had YouTube for a very long time, and I know that maybe some of my new subscribers probably don't know that yet, but I've had YouTube for a while. I just haven't been as consistent as I should be, and as most YouTubers are. But inshallah, I'm getting it together. Basically, I had my YouTube up for a very long time. I had a lot of videos, but those videos, it was just me wearing hijab. And since I decided to wear the niqab earlier this year, I decided to delete all of my old videos. And so I realized that I have a lot of new subscribers who probably don't know anything about me based on my new videos that I have up. And so I just wanted to do a quick get to know me tag and just to let you guys know who I am a little bit, inshallah. And for those of you guys who do know my story and things like that, just stick around, inshallah. So basically, now I have like, I think 20 things, and it won't be long, I'll go through them really quick. Basically, I wasn't born Muslim, so that's number one. I am a convert to Islam. I actually converted to Islam when I was 15, and I was in 10th grade, so sophomore year of high school, alhamdulillah. And definitely the best decision I ever made. And now I'm 23, so this is basically I think I've been Muslim for like 8 years now, alhamdulillah. If you guys, I know a lot of my old subscribers already know my conversion story, but if any of my new subscribers want me to upload my conversion story, I definitely will. Just let me know in the comments below, inshallah, if you want me to do a video about that. Also, number two, where am I from? I'm from the country Belize, Belize, which is in Central America, and it's near like Honduras and Guatemala and those countries. Basically, every time I say I'm from Belize, either people's reaction is like they don't know what it is, they don't know where it is, they don't know what country it is, or they tell me, oh, Brazil? I'm like, no, I said Belize. Basically, I had one girl recently message me and told me that a friend of ours said that I was from Bolivia, and I was like, no. So even my friends, I guess, are still confused about where I'm from. I'm from Belize. It's like the smallest country in Central America, and it's the only non-Spanish speaking country there. The national language is English, and we used to be ruled by the British, but we got our independence, alhamdulillah. Number three, I am in an interracial marriage. I myself am interracial. I mean, I'm very mixed with a lot of things, but my husband is from Bangladesh, so yeah, we're a Belizean Bengali couple. I don't know if there's any other Belizean Bengali couple out there, but let me know. And I don't know if there's any Belizean Bengali children out there, but inshallah, our kids will be the first Belizean Bengali kid on the face of the planet Earth, inshallah. Number four. So this one is like, are you an extrovert or introvert? Basically, right now, I consider myself a mix between an extrovert and an introvert, but leaning more towards the introvert side. So like in high school, anyone that knew me would definitely say I'm an extrovert without even blinking. I was crazy in high school. I would just run around being like, hey, what's up? Like, I was crazy. And I think after I graduated and like went to college and stuff like that, I totally turned into introvert. Like, I can be by myself for like a whole week. I'll be fine. Just leave me in my room and I'll be chilling, doing my own thing. I hate having to interact with people. Even if it's family, I just like being by myself. I kind of like doing my own thing, having my own time. I'm kind of selfish with that. And I'm really awkward when people come around. I don't know, I just love being by myself. I feel like I don't have to think about what I have to do for other people. I don't know if it's like selfish or it just makes me nervous, like being around people. I'm constantly thinking like, okay, do they need something from me? Do I have to like entertain them? Like, I don't know what it is. I just like being by myself. So getting to another one, random facts about me is like I live in a joint family. So for me, it's really new. And it's kind of like hard for me to explain that I just like being by myself. So it's kind of hard for me to balance like trying to be a good daughter-in-law and like being in this big joint family, and then like me being like, I just want to be by myself, which is like all the time. Yeah. sounds kind of depressing, but I love being by myself. It's fun. I could, like, I'm good with my own company, pretty much. Like, if I was on a desert island, trust me, like, I would be fine by myself, pretty much. Number 5 is what's my major in college. So I go to college and I'm an early childhood education major, focusing on English. And yeah, I'm pretty much taking forever to finish college. I think by the time I get my undergrad, I'll be like 27. My college experience has sucked so much. Like, I started off at a 2-year school and I was doing nursing, and then I decided to switch majors and I took a year off and I just worked. And then I went back to school for 1 year, basically, and I changed my major to early childhood. But I knew I was going to get married and move to New York, and the tuition in Jersey for me, like, because of what my parents had, like, it didn't really cover me. So I took another year off, and then I moved here to New York, and now I'm back in school. But I might have to take some other time off too. So basically my college has been like all over the place. But inshallah, make dua for me, people, that I finish college. Inshallah. Another one. Oh, sorry, my background, the sheets are getting a little loud. This one is, how many siblings do you have? I have 2 older sisters. I'm the baby. And yeah, my mom always wanted a son, but it never happened. She has 3 beautiful princesses, mashallah. And I always wanted a brother too, but I have like a lot of brother-in-laws, so I guess they kind of fill the gap. And let me see, number 8, where is your dream country? My dream country to live in, like, for the rest of my life would be Malaysia. I've done little research on it, like, maybe I haven't done as much as I should, but if I can live in Malaysia, like, I would love that. Like, I'm kind of over New York, and I don't know, I'm just over the tri-state area, pretty much. And I feel like, you know, Indonesia's, like, pretty cool. I mean, Malaysia's pretty cool in the sense that, like, it's like New York. Like, there's Muslims there, but there's also a good percentage of Christians and, like, people from other religions and, like, a mix of that. So it's not, like, just Muslims. They're pretty secular, but then they're pretty religious at the same time. So I really like that country. But I definitely have to visit it first to see how I truly feel about it, inshallah. Number 9, this is like a random fact. So I don't feel like any race, pretty much. Like, I've never felt like a race. Like, I'm pretty mixed. Like, basically, me and my husband did the ethnicity, like, I forgot what it's called. It's basically like you swab your spit and send it to a lab, and they basically figure out where you're from on the map and stuff. So basically, when I got mine's back, basically I'm a mix of, like, African American, white, Spaniard, like, you know, Spanish, and a little Native American too, and a little bit Indian. Like, I just got, like, the whole world literally in that, like, in my results. So basically, but growing up, like, I've never felt like a race. I just always felt like me, myself. Like, I just felt like me. Like, I didn't feel like a race. Or growing up with kids, I didn't really identify with African American kids, and I didn't really identify with the Spanish kids, and I definitely didn't identify with the white kids. I just felt like me. But it's like, when you live in America, people are always constantly like, what are you? Are you black? Are you white? Like, I don't know, Americans are really obsessed with, like, where someone's from or what they are, and, like, trying to pinpoint them. And it's like, when you're mixed, it's pretty confusing in this country, because it's like either you're more this or you're more that, which I hate, because I'm just like, I'm nothing, I'm just me, like, whatever. So I never really felt like a race. I guess growing up, my culture didn't really play a big role in my life. Yeah, so basically, I can just blend in with anybody, I guess, if I had to. But then at the same time, I don't feel like anybody. So I don't know. My favorite food is quesadillas. I love quesadillas. I go to Applebee's just for the cheese quesadillas. Like, oh my gosh, I could eat that forever. If anybody else likes quesadillas, what's up? Basically, oh, this is a fun one. So this Ramadan coming up, inshallah, 2017, will be my first Ramadan with a Muslim family. So basically, my other Ramadans, I have stayed with my parents, and they're not Muslim. And alhamdulillah, I had so many Muslim friends. Like, I used to live in Jersey, and I had so many Muslim friends that basically we would break our fast. Either one year we broke our fast every day at the masjid, and the same masjid had suhoor too, and we would just stay out and like be at the mosque and like eat suhoor there. Or I would go to my friend's house for iftar, or some days I would just stay at my house. It wasn't a big deal. Or I would like, one thing living with non-Muslim parents, like waking up for suhoor, like tiptoeing, trying not to make noise and trying to get some food, pretty much. But yeah, this is gonna be my first year. This is like my 9th Ramadan. Finally with a Muslim family, and I'm excited to see how that is, and like excited to wake up with everyone and break fast with everyone, and inshallah it's gonna be a good experience. Pretty much, if you're a convert and you still like, you know, you experience Ramadan with your non-Muslim family, I know a lot of converts say like, oh, it's lonely, it's a lonely time. But to be honest with you, I feel like you should take advantage of that time, because that time for me, like, even though I was lonely sometimes and I wish I had a Muslim family, I definitely appreciated the time that I had with Allah. It's like, no, you're not alone, you're not lonely, you have Allah, and you're not distracted by this iftar party and this gathering and this thing, because a lot of Muslims have very cultural views of Ramadan, you know? So I feel like use that time to just focus with you and Allah and your time with Allah, and not having all those distractions. But definitely I am excited and ready to see how this Ramadan's going to be with the Muslim family, inshallah. So make dua for me. Another random thing about me, like what height am I pretty much? I'm 4'10" and a half. I used to be 4'11", and then I shrunk half an inch. Yes, it's possible because I have scoliosis. My back is like a C. It's like so crooked. So I'm 4'10" and a half, not even 5 feet. And I love my height. Like, some people complain about being short, but I love it. You're fun size. Like, I think it's awesome. I would never want to be tall. So alhamdulillah. But if you're tall, mashallah, I mean, you know, be happy with how Allah made you, pretty much. So I don't want to make this video too long. I think it's getting a little long. And I'll just end with this. A few more things. I love coffee. I just love it. My husband hates it. He thinks coffee is a drug. He thinks it's an addiction. He thinks that people who basically drink coffee are on drugs. I don't even know. But I love coffee. I just, like, it's not even for the caffeine boost, even though it is. But I just really like the taste of it. And I love making coffee. And I feel like I'm really good at making coffee taste good. So, yeah. And, that's about it, guys. If you guys want me to do a video about my conversion to Islam, you can do that. And yeah, you can request that in the comments, and I'll definitely do that. And if there's anything else you guys want me to make a video on or speak about, definitely put it in the comments. Sometimes I take really long to make a video because I just don't want to make a video just to make it. I want it to have content and mean something. So you guys are my subscribers, you're my jelly beans. So if you guys want me to talk about any topic, definitely leave it in the comments, and I will definitely make a video about that. So, assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.